Yo kids, hey, it's February 7th or something, man, and we just went from like crazy cold weather to like 50s. I'm outside in a shirt, it's raining a little bit, but thought maybe you would want to see inside my ice shanty. I'm gonna put it away for a couple days. I might try to sneak out on the weekend if the wife lets me. She works, so daddy duty, you know how it goes. But figured maybe I'd give you a look, see what's going on inside. This right here is my one-man shack. Show you some of the mods, how I got it set up and so on. It's a flip over style. You can flip it over halfway, kind of like a windbreak if you don't need it all together. So you can set it up like that if you want as well. Just pretty sweet, and then it just kind of blocks the wind from behind you. And the way that works is it's got these little slide things right here that kind of fit over this piece, and then it just slides onto there and holds it up halfway or whatever. Another thing I thought was pretty cool, I'll show you my seat. So that's my seat, and it's really nothing more than a milk crate, and I put a boat seat on top of it. It's held down with some bungees, but it flips up, and then it flips up, and I keep extra crap in there, extra propane, extra jigs, lights, you know, scooper, extra rope, always for safety, toilet paper, stuff like that you might need. These little lights are from Harbor Freight, and they're sweet because they're magnetic and they stick right there. So I got two of them. You can stick them on. I have these rod holders on the front. These are made from otter, and they pivot and they come out, and you can kind of do whatever you want while you're sitting there. So it's sweet. You don't have to hold your rods if you don't want. I tend to jig, and I barely ever do that, but it's nice to keep one in. This particular model, which is a Frabill ultralight, kind of has this molded plastic sled, so it's got like a spot for a bucket and a minnow bucket and then your heater. It's really a neat idea, except that the bottom's not completely smooth, so sometimes in snow it's kind of a bee to pull because it collects in those low spots. I just tuck some foam in here, there and there and there. The foam kind of helps my seat not move with the screws right there and right there. But inside the sled, I put some bungee cords through the side, and it holds my rods on, and then it goes to these little, you know, little plastic clips you can buy at Home Depot or whatever, and I got two on that side and two on this side. Sometimes, if I'm walleye fishing, I carry a gaff, put some foam on it, because you don't want a big treble hook in your fingers or something. Heater doesn't always go, but sometimes it does. On the sides here, I put some bungees where I, you know, put my jig boxes. I usually got some hemos in there to take hooks out. Depth finder if I ever need it. Same with on the other side. Jig boxes. Paint buster for your eyes. On the back here I have some pliers for hook removal. My seat fits right in there, and then there you go. And I got a little hook back there because when it's flipped all the way over, I tend to hang my coat or something. But that's the inside of the shack. I lined the canvas with this chain because when it's laying flat on the ice, the chain weights down the canvas to prevent the wind from flapping up underneath it, and it keeps you a little warmer. So that's that. Show you some more mods I made though. One of the things I do behind my seat is I drilled a couple holes, and I just put this conduit down in there, and then the conduit sits down in that foam. That's what that back piece of foam for. And then I just like put this little zip tie on here to hold this. And what that does is, I'll show you, that whole unit holds my power auger. So I rest the weight of the motor up on the seat. That prevents it from going anywhere. And then I usually run a bungee cord basically across the back, and then one like across, like from here all the way to the other side. Another thing I do, because I like to run and gun kind of a lot, I drill a lot of holes, is I usually just throw my Vexilar unit right there, and as I'm pulling it with this rope, I drill some holes. I usually pull the Vexilar out, I check. I usually throw one of those rods up here until we can find some fish, and you just keep moving and moving and moving until you find fish. Periodically, I take a camera, underwater camera, and what's sweet is you just sandwich. I put this little elbow bracket on the back side of it, and what that does is that sits down on the crate, sandwiched in by the wood, and then the weight of it sits on here. And what I do is I sit in the seat, obviously, and that's between my legs, and then I usually have my hole there, and then I have my Vexilar here, so I could watch the Vexilar. When the fish comes in, I can watch the camera and my rod tip all in one. Anyway, that's a looky-see inside my shack. Hopefully it helps somebody out. Goat out.